Welcome, friends, to another Mercy Moment Emery episode. And as we start a brand new day, the light may not be up for you yet, and the sun is rising. And as sure as the sun is rising, I know one thing about my Father. He has revealed so plainly that His mercies are new every morning. Great is His faithfulness. The context of this passage is the book of Lamentations, where everything looks dark, hopeless, and like things are just winding down to destruction. The picture is not pretty. But what God reveals here is bedrock. His mercy is new every morning. Not every morning that I feel it, not every morning that I feel so close to Him, not every morning that I'm hearing His voice and just so clearly. Every morning, no matter how I feel, no matter what I'm going through, that bedrock stands firm because God's word is a pillar, as Dr. Charles Stanley says, in the midst of the storm. It is an anchor to hold you firm when everything else is wavering and things are going nuts. So the question is, what do you do when you can't hear God's voice, you don't sense His nearness? Here's the simplicity of it, something I've practiced and I'm still growing in. I'm not perfect. I need this just like I'm sharing it with you. I need to hear these words myself because we're in a growing process together, being green and growing instead of ripening and rotting. The choice is yours in how you grow. A lot of it is input, what you choose to let in. That becomes what you grow in. So if your output is wrong, check your input. What are you allowing in? Are you letting God's word saturate your heart? No matter how you feel, no matter what's going on in your life, are you saturating your heart with what God says? God's word is immovable. It stands firm. The grass withers, the flowers fade, seasons change, but His word stands firm forever. And this has been the bedrock of my life as we've weathered some great adversity, especially in these last couple years. And there's more to come. The reality of this world, as Dr. Ed Cole points out, is crisis is normal. Change is normal, therefore stress is normal. A lot of the hype of crisis is we think it's totally out of left field and out of place. Welcome to the fallen world we live in. Crisis is normal, adversity is normal, change is normal, therefore stress is normal. But how I deal with that stress makes me or breaks me. So I have to run to my Father. He says He's a hiding place. This is how David described Him. And I cried out to Him in early high school, college years, and I said, God, I don't know You that way. I don't know You as a refuge. I don't know You that intimately. And I said, I want to know You in that way. And I kept seeking Him. And what He brought, He allowed adversity into my life because to know Him in that way, it takes hardship. To have a hiding place, there has to be a lot raging around to find shelter. And maybe you haven't thought about that, but in order for you to know God intimately, it takes adversity, it takes pain, it takes sorrow. So you may not hear His voice right now, you may not feel His presence, but I want you to be anchored today. He says He is near. To the church of Philippi, Paul said, the Lord is near. Therefore let your gentleness be known to all. The Lord is near. It says very plainly, be still and know that I am God. He didn't say be still and feel that I am God. He said be still and know. Realities that surpass feelings, because faith is greater than feelings. We walk by faith, not by feelings, friends. May you be rooted, established, and grounded today in what God says, no matter how you feel, no matter what you're facing. Be established in His word.